Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 17th of November, 2024. Outrageous. Welcome back, friends. Today, I have returned to you with another fragrance rotation video. How? Well, I do it every Sunday, of course. And this week has been a little chillier. And so I have worn some more warming scents, I've worn some more warming scents. Scents that kind of are more warming, So let's have a look. We will start, as usual, on Monday. On Monday, I finished a bottle. And the bottle I finished, well, it's not really a bottle, is Melt My Heart, 15ml. Don't worry though, I've got more. This is where backups come in handy, isn't it? This is Iris Chocolate Oud, outrageously overpriced by the brand. Very silly. Their pricing structure is absolutely mental. They've just released a new one, meant to be something to do with fire. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Not sure what that'll smell like. The jury is out until I can actually have a sample and have a whiff. So I'll have to try and glean some impressions from other people and see if it's worth getting a sample. Don't know if you can buy samples from the house by themselves. Anyway, this is quite a musky. I get a lot of musky sort of muskiness from it, the ylang ylang, the iris, that oud sandalwood kind of thing gives it this kind of warm, fuzzy kind of feeling. It's all been quite soft and warm and round and fluffy. A little bit like the edges of cotton balls, Very soft. It's a beautiful fragrance. I really like it. The performance is massive. Smells really nice. It's beautiful, It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Tuesday. On Tuesday, I wore something similar, actually, if you want the truth. And this is Musc de Sables. Musc de Sable. This is by Les Indemodables. Musc de Sable by Les Indemodables. Patchouli, iris, musk. Benzoin, maybe something. Well, benzoin's probably the vanillic aspect. It's got that kind of activity to it, It uses a number of materials to create the kind of muskiness, because you can't use real musk anymore. But this is very kind of warm, soft, fluffy, again, like cotton balls or a cat's undercarriage. Soft, musky, warm, playful. It's a brilliant fragrance. It's one of the. I think this was the first one that Antoine Lee did for the brand, which is a fantastic introduction. Actually, I really love it. I don't get any of the citrus from it, and I don't really get much of the spices. Apparently, there's meant to be cinnamon in there, and I just don't get much of that. It's much more that kind of congregation of iris, sandalwood, musk, vanilla benzoin sort of thing, Beautiful fragrance, though. Absolutely fantastic for the middle of November, We're supposed to be getting snow tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay, next up. Next up, you will have to believe me when I tell you that this is what this fragrance is. And I am telling you, this fragrance is Amber Nuit. It is in my decant bottle thing, my travel atomizer, because my Amber Nuit is in a splash, a big splash. I have to actually decant it into this here, and then decant it into this here, because the sprayers on these are awful. But with these, right, these Travelos, you've got like the little pump action thing, so you've got to pump it like that to get the perfume in. Fucking nightmare. Don't know why I bought that for that perfume. Anyway, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Not to worry. This is my Amber Nuit from 2015. So before Francois Desmarchais started undercutting it, basically, and making it shit. It's very beautiful. Rose, pink pepper, little bit of like ambergris, but I get some patchouli as well. Very particular patchouli. This was actually originally released as an eau de cologne in 2009, and then they obviously changed their minds and thought, bollocks, we'll release them as eau de parfums, you know, because it sounds better, or we'll pretend that they're stronger or something. But not the way. I don't think this had a formulation change between eau de cologne and eau de parfum, you know. Anyway, brilliant fragrance. It used to be amazing, but you can barely smell it now because they want you buying the newest and latest shit because it's made of cheaper materials and the margins are wider. For God's sake, don't try and smell nice. Anyway, next up, on Thursday I wore another amber, and this is the much sought after and the much overpriced on the second-hand market Amber Absolute. Amber Absolute by Tom Ford. Released as one of the original private blends. This is incense. It is labdanum vanilla amber, you know. It's kind of, I once described this as tobacco oud without the tobacco or the oud, you know. If you've smelled them both, you'll know exactly what I mean. It was made by Christophe Laudamiel, who, when Brooklyn Fragrance Lover passed away, this was his favourite fragrance. So Christophe Laudamiel released the formula to the world. And I think Galen did a video where he reconstructed the formula like scent for scent and worked out that the whole presentation of Amber Absolute cost about $2.43 or something crazy like that. It wasn't far off, you know, including the bottle. And Tom Ford sells them for 150, 170, over 200 quid now. Apart from Amber Absolute, which got discontinued, strangely. Amber Absolute got discontinued, and now it can be found on eBay. It can be found lurking on eBay. Somebody wants £2,800, and it's not even sealed. It's not even sealed. It's just like this. This is nearly full, you know. This is nearly full. And they want 2,800 quid. And the strange thing is, there are some people watching it. I don't think they'll buy it. I hope they won't buy it, you know. But idiots and their money are parted easily, you know. It's not worth anywhere near that. But not to worry. It's really nice, you know. Really nice. And I enjoyed wearing it. On Thursday. Friday. Another discontinued madness. They always discontinue the best ones, don't they? You know. Another discontinued hype, overpriced on eBay thing. This is Fahrenheit Absolute by Dior, another Francois Demachy. I have a lot of Francois Demachys for the amount of grief I gave him, you know. Bonkers, really. This is one of the best flankers ever made for one of the best fragrances ever made. Myrrh, you get the violet leaf, the incense. There's a lot of incense in here. It's ambery. It's got the leather. It's fabulous. Released in 2009, so the same year as Amber and a Wee. Excuse me, what is going on? It's been discontinued, and that just, they always get rid of the best ones. It's a fucking tragedy. But aftermarket prices on this are crazy. Hundreds it goes for. Silly. You know? Silly. So please don't pay that, but it is a brilliant perfume. I love it. It's much better than probably almost anything you get in a private collection these days. You know? Oh, I might have to wear this again. It's fabulous. I'm on a big incense kick at the minute. Bought an incense candle the other day. It's kind of strange, that, isn't it? An incense candle. Should have just bought incense. But not to worry. Yesterday I went into town with my friends, and so I wore another vintage discontinued and overpriced fragrance, and this is Balenciaga Pour Homme, my favoritist. This is fantastic, and I shall never be without. I refuse to be. How silly it would be of me to be without. Yugoslavian oak moss, would you believe? Of all things. Patchouli, big patchouli, amazing patchouli, allegedly oud. Big, amazing cinnamon in it. Sandalwood. Again, Yugoslavian oak moss. You know this fragrance is old when it has fucking ingredients from places that don't exist anymore. It was made by probably my favourite perfumer, Gerard Anthony, who also made Courage des Hommes, which I've been really enjoying as well. I've been promising to wear that again. So, love me collection. It's mint. I've got loads of fragrances that I love. I'm fucking buzzing. You know? I'm absolutely buzzing. But that was yesterday. Again, performance all day. Brilliant. And last but not least, my scent of the day. And my scent of the day today was a gift from a friend. Not a brand, a friend. And this is Iris Nazarena. This bottle was gifted to me by a Nuge who bought me it and then sent it to me because he is a legend and he is lovely and everyone loves him. And if you don't, you're a loser and you're sad. And you should have a good look at yourself, frankly. Anyway. This is Iris and Nazarene. No, it's not. This is Iris, and it is Iris and Iris. It's got some juniper berry as well, some incense, a little bit of vetiver, something a little bit outrageous at the top, like a star anise kind of thing. This is the new presentation. It's still fantastic. Fear not. I couldn't smell any difference between them, and if I could, I would have said, because I'm all about that shit. But I'm really happy to have this, and I'm really lucky to have it, and I'm lucky to have friends like that. Absolutely lovely. But that is it. This has been my fragrance rotation for the past week. And I will see you all again soon. Bye.